Are you a current or future physician assistant wanting to learn more about finances? Then join me on this journey to become a PA the FI way. Hi, my name is Kat, and I'm a practicing certified physician assistant who will be your host. It took me 5 years after I started practicing medicine as a PA to thoroughly dive into my personal finances after I discovered the concept of financial independence. I want to use what I have learned to help you avoid some of the financial mistakes that I have made while sharing some of the financial wins that I have had along the way. Join me as we discuss financial strategies to guide you to becoming a physician assistant on the way to financial independence. Welcome back, everyone, to the PA the FI Way podcast. It's your host, Kat, and thanks so much for joining me for today's episode. I just returned from an amazing trip up to the Canadian Rockies to visit both Banff National Park as well as Jasper National Park. And those areas were absolutely incredibly beautiful. The scenery is some of the best that I can imagine that this world has to offer. And everything from the mountains topped with glaciers, which are flowing into turquoise-colored glacial lakes, and the autumn leaves just beginning to turn, caused me to be amazed as well as appreciative to view these lovely examples of God's handiwork. As far as wildlife, we saw a little bit, not a lot, but we saw an elk get really close to our car alongside of the road, and we drove past a bighorn sheep as well. I plan to share a few more pictures through social media soon, which will most likely be on my Instagram account, PA the FI Way. If you haven't recently, I hope that you are able to go on a trip or an adventure or vacation soon to be able to rest and recharge, relax, and explore a new area. Those types of experiences and memories with family members are worth so much more than things in this world. So let's transition over to the topic of today's episode, which is talking about the 25 benefits of being a business owner or an entrepreneur. I know that there are many PAs as well as other healthcare professionals out there, such as physicians or nurse practitioners, chiropractors, therapists, PTs, OTs, etc., that have considered either starting their own practice in healthcare or potentially being some other type of business owner or an entrepreneur. As I've touched on in other episodes, even if you are an independent contractor or do locum tenens work, you often create a business entity such as an LLC like myself, and so therefore you are a business owner. Perhaps you have thought about owning your own clinic or wanting to start other type of medical services, or perhaps you have considered things outside of medicine, such as real estate investing or investing in a somewhat seemingly random type of investment, such as owning a laundromat or car wash or ATM machines, or starting an Etsy shop by selling handmade items or digital items that you create. Perhaps you've considered creating other digital things, such as an ebook or an online course to sell. If you're listening to this podcast, my high suspicion is that you have thought about starting a business of your own, or perhaps you already have done so. And maybe some of you have even started many businesses already. Back in episode 116, I talked about the common business expenses for self-employed healthcare professionals. So this episode today is not going to cover all of those potential business deductions or write-offs that you could have, but instead we'll focus on other benefits of being a business owner or an entrepreneur. So the first benefit is a big one. It's independence. Entrepreneurs have the freedom to make decisions and chart their own course in their business because you are the boss. The second benefit is that you could have financial potential and wealth accumulation. As a business owner, you have the potential to earn more money and control your financial future. Successful entrepreneurs or business owners have the potential to earn significant profits and wealth. And these valuable assets of the business can tend to appreciate over time. The third benefit is control. You have the authority to make important decisions about your business, such as its direction that you want the business to take and the operations of your business. You have full control over the direction and strategy of your business. The fourth benefit is flexibility, and this is such a huge one for me. You can set your own work hours and create a schedule that suits your lifestyle. You can choose how many hours you want to work a day or per week. You can take days off or block your schedule for things like appointments or your kids' soccer and volleyball games, or perhaps other meetings, or taking the time off that you need to go on that trip or vacation that you need to go on soon if you haven't been on one for a while. The fifth benefit is autonomy. You have the freedom to implement your vision and values in your business, and you are not subject to the rules and hierarchy of traditional employment or large organizations. I really appreciate the autonomy that I have in my role as well. The sixth benefit is decision-making authority. You have the final say in your business decisions, depending upon the type of business you have, which can allow you to shape your company's future. The seventh benefit is tax benefits. So back in episode 116, I talked a little bit about tax benefits, but depending upon your business structure, you could enjoy tax advantages such as deductions or credits. The eighth benefit is job security. You are not dependent on an employer, which helps to reduce the risk of a sudden job loss. The ninth benefit is creativity. Owning your business allows you to express your creativity in developing things like workflows or protocols, developing the services you want to offer to your customers or clients, developing marketing strategies for your business, and perhaps even physical or digital products. You can be innovative in your role. The 10th benefit is adaptability. Entrepreneurs can quickly adapt to changing market conditions and trends, and this often is because they are not in the box or a rigid structure that can happen with being an employee. The 11th benefit is networking. Business ownership often involves networking with other entrepreneurs and industry professionals or even potential future partners. Conferences are great to meet people for this. The 12th benefit is the ability to work with those that you like and respect. Back in episode 117, I talked with Shane and Jordan about Ramit's money rules, and one of his money rules is that he wants to be able to earn enough money to work with only those that he likes and respect. And I think that's a really great goal to aim for. If you are a business owner, you can decide which employees, colleagues, mentors, and customers that you would like to work with. The 13th benefit is satisfaction. There's a strong sense of accomplishment that can come from building and running a successful business. The 14th benefit is problem solving. Entrepreneurs are constantly faced with challenges that require innovative problem solving, and that can be intellectually stimulating and rewarding, especially when it's for your own business. The 15th benefit is work-life balance. Now, it's true that business ownership can require a lot of work and a lot of time, but it could also offer a better work-life balance than traditional employment depending upon the situation. The 16th benefit is personal branding. You can establish and promote your personal brand as a business owner, and that can open doors to other various opportunities to collaborate with others, or perhaps meet a future partner, or perhaps work on other projects as well. The 17th benefit is diverse skill development. Running a business requires you to develop a wide range of skills, from leadership to marketing to financial management. The 18th benefit is influence. Successful entrepreneurs can become influential figures in their industries. The 19th benefit is mentorship opportunities. Successful business owners often become mentors and can help others succeed in their entrepreneurial journey. Mentorship is huge and necessary in medicine, so you can see and identify how that would relate to the business world and entrepreneurship as well. The 20th benefit is passion pursuit. Entrepreneurs often pursue ventures that are aligned with their passions as well as their interests. And the 21st benefit is personal growth. Running a business can be a constant learning experience, and that can lead to both personal and professional growth. The 22nd benefit is building something that aligns with your beliefs. Entrepreneurs can create businesses that align with their beliefs, their core values, their passions, and overall life mission. You just don't always tend to get that as an employee in many roles. The 23rd benefit is legacy building. You could leave a lasting legacy by building a successful business that can be passed down to future generations, or perhaps you decide to sell your business and pass along the profits down to future generations, depending on the business. The 24th benefit is community impact. A successful business can positively impact your community by creating jobs or creating a local impact for those around you. And then on a much broader scale, the 25th benefit of being a business owner or an entrepreneur is global impact. With the internet and other tools that we have in this day, such as even podcasts, entrepreneurs can reach a global audience, and that can expand their market potential as well as their impact throughout the world. So the focus on today's episode was to highlight the benefits of being a business owner and an entrepreneur. And it is important to identify and recognize that there are a lot of challenges that can come if you choose to pursue this. It can take a lot of time, a lot of hard work, taking risk at times, having uncertainty, and success is not guaranteed. Many entrepreneurs actually fail through several businesses before they find one that works well for them and tends to be profitable. Failure can be an intimidating and harsh word for many of us to hear, but it's often necessary for growth. So if things like independence and flexibility and autonomy and innovation and wanting to make an impact and mentor others are important to you, then becoming a business owner or an entrepreneur could be the best path for you. So I'm really curious, what type of business or entrepreneurial endeavor have you been considering? Send me an email to pathefiway@gmail.com or send me a message through Instagram or through Facebook or post on the Facebook group about what you've been considering or what type of business you have launched or tried as a healthcare professional or even outside the world of medicine. I'm very curious and would love to know. My hope is that today's episode was encouraging and inspiring and was the nudge that you needed to launch your business or at least look into it in more detail and consider it to see if it would be something that would work well for you in your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the show and share this episode with a friend or colleague or family member that would find this episode interesting as well. It would also mean the world if you were to leave a review for the podcast on the platform that you are taking a listen to this on. Those reviews not only make my day, but also help others to be able to find this podcast. Happy business building and entrepreneurial endeavors, and I will see you back here soon. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you decide to continue to join me along this journey of becoming a PA the FI way. Please take a moment to press the subscribe button on the platform that you are listening to this on, but more importantly, consider sharing with another current or future PA that could benefit from the information that we reviewed in this episode. Take care and have a great rest of your day. Until next time.